ACIT, Life in the UK Test presents Weekly Mock Test, Week 4, August 2025. If you want to get fully prepared, download our app, ACIT Life in the UK Test. Just scan the QR code on the screen, or tap the link in the description box. With over 4,000 questions and unlimited mock tests, it's everything you need to pass with confidence. Alright now, let the mock test begin. Question 1. What territories are known as Crown dependencies? St. Helena and the Falkland Islands, England, Scotland and Wales, the Channel Islands and the Isle of Man, or Northern Ireland and the Isle of Man? The correct answer is the Channel Islands and the Isle of Man. Did you know? Crown dependencies such as the Channel Islands and the Isle of Man are territories associated with the UK but possess their own governments and legal systems. They are not part of the UK itself. Question 2. The National Health Service (NHS) was established to provide free healthcare for all at the point of use. False or true? The correct answer is true. Did you know? The NHS, established in 1948, guarantees a minimum standard of healthcare for all UK residents, funded through general taxation. Question 3. The Parliament in Westminster governs the UK. False or true? The correct answer is true. Did you know? The UK is governed by the Parliament sitting in Westminster, while Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland have their own parliaments or assemblies. The UK Parliament holds the primary governing power. Question 4. Which of the following have their own parliaments or assemblies? Northern Ireland, Wales, England, or Scotland? The correct answers are Northern Ireland, Wales, and Scotland. Did you know, while the UK Parliament in Westminster governs the entire United Kingdom, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland each have their own devolved parliaments or assemblies, with powers over specific areas. Question 5. What is the role of the UN Security Council? Overseeing local council elections? Regulating domestic trade within Europe? Managing the UK's National Health Service? Or recommending action during international crises? The correct answer is recommending action during international crises. Did you know? The UN Security Council, composed of 15 members, recommends actions to address international crises and threats to peace. The UK is one of the 5 permanent members of the Security Council. Question 6. Who has the power to nominate peers for life to the House of Lords? The Speaker of the House, the monarch, the Prime Minister, or the Archbishop of Canterbury? The correct answer is the Prime Minister. Did you know? The Prime Minister has the authority to nominate individuals for life peerages, who are then appointed by the monarch. Question 7. Who was the wife of William of Orange, who jointly ruled England after the Glorious Revolution? Elizabeth, Catherine, Mary, or Anne? The correct answer is Mary. Did you know? Mary, the daughter of James II, married William of Orange and jointly ruled England after the Glorious Revolution. This event marked a significant shift in power towards Parliament and away from the monarchy. Question 8. What was the main reason English kings fought with the Welsh, Scottish and Irish noblemen during the Middle Ages? To establish trade routes? To promote cultural exchange? To control their lands? Or to spread Christianity? The correct answer is to control their lands. Did you know? The English kings sought to expand their territory and influence by gaining control over the lands held by Welsh, Scottish and Irish noblemen. This was a period marked by frequent conflicts and power struggles. Question 9. Which of the following were part of the Central Powers during the First World War? Belgium, Germany, the Ottoman Empire, or the Austro-Hungarian Empire? The correct answers are Germany, the Ottoman Empire, and the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Did you know? The Central Powers were primarily composed of Germany, the Austro-Hungarian Empire, the Ottoman Empire, and Bulgaria. They fought against the Allied powers, which included Britain, France, Russia, and later, the United States. Question 10. Which of the following areas has its own parliament or assembly with some devolved powers? The Isle of Man, England, Wales, or the Channel Islands? The correct answer is Wales. Did you know? While the UK Parliament governs the UK, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland have their own parliaments or assemblies with specific devolved powers. The Channel Islands and the Isle of Man have their own governments, but are not part of the UK. Question 11. Which of the following best describes the primary focus of the Wind of Change speech? Economic reform, social welfare, decolonization, or technological advancement? The correct answer is decolonization. Did you know? The Wind of Change speech, delivered by Prime Minister Harold Macmillan in 1960, addressed the accelerating trend of decolonization and the granting of independence to former colonies of the British Empire, particularly in Africa. Question 12. Which of the following are examples of issues that fall under civil law? Consumer rights, selling drugs, housing law, debt, or employment law? The correct answers are consumer rights, housing law, debt, and employment law. Did you know? Civil law addresses disputes between individuals or groups, such as those involving contracts, property, or personal injury. It aims to resolve conflicts and provide remedies to those who have suffered harm. Question 13. Which of the following areas in the UK has its own parliament or assembly with some devolved powers? The Channel Islands, the Isle of Man, England, or Scotland? The correct answer is Scotland. Did you know? Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland have their own parliaments or assemblies with devolved powers, while England is governed directly by the UK Parliament. Question 14. The Parliament sitting in Westminster also governs the Crown dependencies and British overseas territories. True or false? The correct answer is false. Did you know? While the Parliament sitting in Westminster governs the UK, the Crown dependencies have their own governments, and the British overseas territories are linked to the UK but are not governed by the Parliament sitting in Westminster. Question 15. Which monarch's reign saw English settlers first begin to colonize the eastern coast of America? James I, Henry VIII, Elizabeth I, or Charles I? The correct answer is Elizabeth I. Did you know, during the reign of Elizabeth I, English explorers sought new trade routes and settlers began colonizing the eastern coast of America, laying the foundation for future British colonies. Question 16. Which of the following best describes the Commonwealth? A military alliance, a trade organization, a political party, or an association of countries supporting each other? The correct answer is an association of countries supporting each other. Did you know? The Commonwealth is a voluntary association of countries that support each other and work together towards shared goals in democracy and development. Most members were once part of the British Empire. Question 17. In the UK, who is responsible for managing relationships with foreign countries? The Foreign Secretary? The Home Secretary? The Chancellor of the Exchequer? Or the Prime Minister? The correct answer is the Foreign Secretary. Did you know? The Foreign Secretary is a key member of the Cabinet, responsible for diplomacy, international relations, and representing the UK's interests on the global stage. Question 18. Which of the following was a key element of the welfare state introduced by Clement Attlee's government? Joining the euro currency zone? Privatization of public services? Reduction in social security benefits? Or nationalization of major industries? The correct answer is nationalization of major industries. Did you know? Clement Attlee's government nationalized key industries like coal and steel to strengthen the welfare state and improve workers' conditions. Question 19. Who invites the leader of the party with the largest number of MPs to become the Prime Minister? The monarch, the cabinet, the House of Lords, or the Speaker? The correct answer is the monarch. Did you know, in the UK's parliamentary system, the monarch plays a crucial role in inviting the leader of the winning party or coalition to form the government, upholding the democratic process. Question 20. What contribution is Alexander Fleming best known for? The discovery of penicillin? The development of radar technology? The invention of the television? Or the splitting of the atom? The correct answer is the discovery of penicillin. Did you know, Alexander Fleming is renowned for his accidental discovery of penicillin in 1928, a breakthrough that revolutionized medicine and led to the development of antibiotics. Question 21. Which year did the Second World War begin with Germany's invasion of Poland? In the year of 1939? In the year of 1942? In the year of 1941? Or in the year of 1940? The correct answer is 1939. Did you know? The Second World War started in 1939 when Germany invaded Poland, leading Britain and France to declare war on Germany in response to this act of aggression. Question 22. Which of the following is most closely associated with the Good Friday Agreement? The creation of the NHS? The invention of the World Wide Web? The Falklands War? Or the Northern Ireland peace process? The correct answer is the Northern Ireland peace process. Did you know? The Good Friday Agreement, signed in 1998, was a crucial step in the Northern Ireland peace process, aiming to resolve the conflict. Question 23. Which monarch restored the English monarchy in 1660 after a period of republic? Charles I? Oliver Cromwell? James I? Or Charles II? The correct answer is Charles II. Did you know Charles II was invited back from exile to restore the monarchy in 1660, marking the end of the Commonwealth period and the return of the Stuart dynasty? Question 24. The Troubles in Northern Ireland led to the suspension of the Northern Ireland Parliament in 1972. True or false? The correct answer is true. Did you know, the 1970s were a time of serious unrest in Northern Ireland, leading to the suspension of the Northern Ireland Parliament in 1972 and direct rule by the UK government. That's it for this week's mock test. How did you do? Let me know in the comments. If you want to get fully prepared, download our app, ACIT Life in the UK Test. Just scan the QR code on the screen, or tap the link in the description box. With over 4,000 questions and unlimited mock tests, it's everything you need to pass with confidence. New mock tests drop every week, so hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss one. Thanks for watching. See you next time, and happy studying.